What up, this is Chess Plays Gay, the channel where I get obliterated in chess and sometimes occasionally possibly win. This is day 5 of my Road to 2000 Rapid series, the series where I play chess every single day, one game a day, and analyze it in an effort to get up to 2000 ELO, and if I fail, then the series never ends. So, yeah, let's get into it. So we have been on a massive 4-game win streak since we started this. And I'm very suspicious about it. It just feels like the opponents we're playing are not at the level that my ELO is at. But currently I'm sitting at 1462. I've been gaining a lot of ELO per game since I've been playing only once per day and I hadn't been playing Rapid in a while. So this seems like kind of a cheat code to get a bunch of ELO. I mean, I'm sure we're going to run into someone who's actually very good soon. But I guess we'll find out. So we are playing against Naik Bala 5 Oof, 1487 player from, what is that, Lebanon? Okay, cool. We're going to play e4, the best opening in the game. And if you can tell by my voice, I'm a little tired this morning, I'll say that. French defense, I actually enjoy playing the Steiner variation on this in hopes that they go d5, and so we can transpose into an orthoschnap gambit. We'll see if that actually happens. My opponent has a terrible connection, so hopefully that doesn't affect the game too much. But they're already thinking on the second move of the game, so that's also a sign that okay, we may just get a disconnect here. That would be really unfortunate. If that's the case, I'm just going to play another one. But again, we're rolling. 1462. I started this series at 1400 even, and we've gained 62 ELO since then in 4 days. And if this is just a free win, I mean, that would be kind of unfortunate for my opponent, but I'm not gonna, I mean, there's nothing I can do. So yeah, unfortunately, they just abandoned the game. There's another 15 ELO, 1477. Wow, I feel blessed. All right, so we are playing the black pieces here. We're playing against Andy Moon 2, player from, what is this, Uzbekistan? Yes, I was right. Immediately, I'm just going to play the Alekhines defense. I also kind of want to explore more lines in the Scandinavian because they can be very similar, like this line, which is just the Scandinavian variation, and they push. Okay, so they do know a little bit of theory here. The move is to go knight fd7. If knight takes, I can actually take, and it's a weird line here, but in this case, I just play e6, and it basically just becomes a French defense, which I don't hate. I mean, I'm not great in this position, but I don't hate it. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I just defend. And if they choose to take, I think we take back with the knight there, or maybe we don't even immediately take. Like, we can go here. If they go here, I would take. If they go here, I can still take. Yeah, I have 2 attackers on this pawn, so I'm just going to develop, actually. If they decide to go here, that's fine. I might actually take with the queen in that case. Takes. Not totally sure. They do go there. Okay. I think I will just take the pawn. Actually, you know what? I could take this pawn. What am I talking about? No, I can't. I could take this pawn with this. Here, check, though. No, wait, yeah, here. Oh, no, if takes, I can't take back. Okay. Just simple calculation. I'm going to take with the queen. They're probably going to take here. Yeah. And I don't know if I should have pre-moved that, to be honest. Okay, the castle. I'm just going to castle as well. Just play some chess. I'm going to play some pretty solid chess here. Immediately, they're going to try to go here, I think. So I could play this or this move to stop that. I could also just ignore it, because once they're here, I could play this move. It does start to get dicey. These are the positions that I'm not often that good in. I think I'm actually going to immediately push f6. This might be a terrible move, and we'll have to see in the analysis, but I'm basically inviting them to take so I can take back with my rook. I like having my rook on this file, or sorry, on this on the 6th rank, so that I can, you know, pull it over there. And then with something like rook g6, I can actually push here, challenging this knight. And if he takes, I mean, obviously it's checkmate. I think I'm gonna develop a little bit more before I do that, though. So maybe I was thinking a b6 and a bishop b7. Yeah, I mean, that's a move. Actually, this wouldn't even be checkmate. Like, I could just move out of the way. It gets dicey though, so I probably should not allow that. So let's just go here, because that was kind of my plan anyways. They can't take, they can't go here. Oh, that's interesting. They're threatening this move. I think I can, okay, so I have a couple options here. I can go here. I can't go here because they just take. They sack the rook. Although this is now just a hanging knight. Let's not overlook that. I don't know if that was intentional. I seriously doubt it, but that is just a hanging knight, so I'm going to take it. These opponents are all playing really, really fast, which is another indication, again, that I just feel like I don't know what they're doing. Okay, so I kind of want to go bishop e7, and then I maybe want to go knight e5. So let's go bishop e7, and then I can even swing this rook over. I just have a thundering attack now. I mean, all this pressure on this diagonal. The queen starts to get pinned. If I go here, takes, no. Here, takes would not work because they guard this square. So let's just slide back. And I do want to go here for sure. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to swing my rook over. Actually, okay, I can take some more time. These people are playing so fast. I have so many options in this position. I can play e5. I can play rook f8. I can play queen takes. I mean, this is just a free pawn, but does it do anything? Not really. I could go check. I think I'm going to start with e5 because then I can push e4 afterwards. And there's a lot of initiative here. I'm still kind of waiting to swing my rook over. Okay, so they go there. Here, takes. They can't take back. I could also immediately go here, and then where does your queen go? They have to just like go away from the square. But I think this might be more forcing, because if you push, then I can go here, and then we're just opening everything up. So let's go here. There's no check. Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Honestly, here. No, it's not a thing. I mean, this just has to be the move, right? You gotta believe that's the move. They can't take with check. I would just take the. So they sack the queen. Yeah. Okay. I mean, but then you're not seeing that this is also covered, so you can't even take that back. I have a feeling they're going to resign here. Okay, they don't resign and they hang their other knight. What is going on? What are these people on chess.com? Like, what is happening? Okay. I mean, I'm quite simply just going to threaten checkmate. That they're probably going to miss it. They're probably going to push this pawn. Okay, they don't push the pawn. Now I can just go here. I mean, it's just over. The game is so over. I can actually take this because you cannot take back. I'm almost like disappointed. You know what I mean? At the performance of all of these players. Okay, yeah, there's the resignation. If they were to allow me to move, I would have just gone here, and then, I mean, I could literally sack the queen. I could do so many things in this position. Wow, what a game! Not really, but let's go ahead and take a look at the analysis. Okay, I didn't even play that well. I played with a 74.7% accuracy. I had 2 blunders in this game. Wow. And my opponent had 3 misses, so my blunders were not punished whatsoever. I played like 1500. Let's start the review. I mean, look, man. Yeah, I don't particularly like this sequence, but when they usually play Knight Out, which is a very natural move, anyways, the best thing to do is push the pawn, push the knight back, and then yeah, if they were to play something like this, I would go here, or a lot of the times after this, you'll see, well, sometimes you'll see takes. And then there's this interesting line, takes and hitting the knight, and it gets pretty complex. What I see a lot in this position as well is when I go here, they play something like this, I go here, and then, what is it? Oh gosh, I don't remember anymore. It can transpose into a Benko Gambit kind of structure, which I do like that structure, but this one, yeah, this one's just pretty much the same. Yeah, and then, okay, so I'm not supposed to defend here. This has actually happened in multiple games already on this series, where I use a bishop to kind of block up the position, and it's just like not that good of a move. So I was supposed to respond with queen here to threaten this pawn. I guess that makes perfect sense. I don't love moving my queen out so early, so that's why it wasn't as natural for me. But you know, their best move is to take, and then what's my move? Is it to take? No, it's just to stay calm. What happens if I go here? Okay, fair enough. So my best move is to take. Of course, that didn't happen. I blocked it up. They take with the bishop, and then this is a miss somehow because they have this move threatening this, I guess. Yeah, and then I'm forced to just be in a bad position with my knight, and then this knight can hop in. So how do I avoid that in the future? I guess it is this queen move, isn't it? It's very interesting. Okay. So they completely missed that. Okay, it is best move not to take back. If I were to take back here, that would be considered still a fine move, excellent move. But yeah, it was good for me to think about development. Yeah, they get their bishop out, and it was okay, like I said in the game, it was better for me to take back my pawn, probably so I could just like swing my rook or swing my bishop over immediately, right? But instead we get castles, a castle, and here, yeah, okay, so it's definitely not the best move. The best move is just to tempo the queen. I knew that what they wanted is this, you know, this checkmating idea right here, but it's very, very easy to avoid. But like at the higher levels, it also can become very tough to deal with, just because you did put your king in kind of this weak position. So we push, takes. This is a blunder. Why is it a blunder? Why is it a blunder? Because of this? How is that? Okay, so it's not the biggest blunder in the world, because here and then what? What would be the... I mean, I know it's hitting the queen, it's hitting this pawn, but this pawn is defended twice. So I go here, and then there's this move, which forces me to go here, and then they take. Although, hold on a minute, I have check. How is this so strong for white? I don't really understand that. I mean, yeah, you have a lot of activity with your knights. You're about to like hit everything in my position, but of course that didn't happen. And then I blundered again because they can just take this for free. Well, no, they can't. What? Oh, I can't. I have to go here, and then they check me. And then I go here, and then there's this check, and then I go here, and this check, and I go here, and this check, and then they win the rook. Wow. Okay, so they could have just been completely crushing here, and of course they missed it. Wow. Yeah, this is the thing about this knight being here. It's like I was saying, like there's a lot of opportunities for tactics that I completely missed. They could have just sacked that rook right off the bat. Instead, they hung their knight and they completely lost the game. Of course, I take the free knight, and then, okay, this wasn't the best way to go about this, but I mean, at this point I'm winning so much that's, okay, that pawn push was really good. That wasn't, okay, and then the continuation's not the best. But yeah, I swing the rook over. They're not even forced to really take the rook, but I mean, you're in a pretty dire position with your queen in this position, but yeah, you can't even take this back because I would literally just take with my queen. So it's probably where they realize, well, this game is pretty much over. And they push the pawn, I push mine, threatening checkmates. I take, and then they just go there and resign. Not the best game. Not the best game I've ever played. Definitely not the best game my opponent's ever played. But we are up to 1491 after one automatically resigned game, and this also kind of shitty game. So holy shit, we're almost to 1500. I did not think after 5 days of this challenge I would be going up almost 100 elo points, but here we are. I guess that'll do it for this video. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and all that pizzazz, all that jazz, because I will be back doing this tomorrow. That's all I have to say. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's hope we get some better opponents. We'll see. See you later.